So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to The Country Investor. My name is Robert, if this is your first time tuning in. So in this video, we're going to talk about, I guess you can call it mistakes that we make as entrepreneurs. I've been reading a couple books and they've kind of enlightened me or made me think differently lately. So I thought I'd put this video together to share what I've thought about, what I've learned, I guess a little bit about myself too. So hopefully it'll help you guys out as well. So one of the topics they talk about was that entrepreneurs, more likely if you watch this channel, you're a hardworking individual, you are interested in entrepreneurship, things like that. Well, what comes with that is that we get so caught up into just working. Some of us just truly enjoy working for ourselves and building a business and things like that, which I'm in that circle, in that group included. I find myself wanting to just work all the time. I enjoy working. It just comes kind of natural for me and I enjoy it. So I find myself, not spending enough time with those people around me, like my family, my fiance, and things like that. I'll sometimes do that second instead of first. And so in the book, it basically talks about putting yourself first and before the business, which makes sense because the business can't fully function if you're not around, assuming you don't have everything automated, right? But if you take care of yourself, then you'll take care of the business. So I can relate to that. I understand it. I get it. So that's one thing that the book kind of mentioned, and that I think I will do a better job of, is focusing my priority more towards family, spending quality time with those I love. So maybe you need to reflect on your life as well in that aspect. Like I said, I get caught up just trying to work all the time, trying to improve the business and just trying to improve everything around me as far as business wise, and not focusing enough time on the relationships. So that's one thing I'm going to try to do this coming up year, starting now. I'm not going to wait till the new year, but starting now. The next thing is prioritizing your business over yourself, and that comes with like self-care. Maybe it comes to working out, reading books, or stuff like that. Sorry, I'm using a little gimbal system, still learning how to do it. But yeah, so that could be like working out, fitness, running, just taking care of yourself. Sometimes there's things that may come up and I decide to go and take care of that first before I do my workout, before I do my run, or anything like that, because why? The business is important to me. But so is my health. My health should come first before the business. And I guess I've always thought about it, just never was put into action. So the book kind of talked about, you need to prioritize yourself first as well. So that's another thing, another tip that I could give as well from the book, is just focusing more attention towards yourself, self-care, self-growth, things like that. So this is one thing I do enjoy doing, is walking on our trails we have out here with my little cute dogs. Where y'all at? Sasha, Octavia. Octavia's a little Rottweiler. She's 9 months. And then Sasha's the pit and lab mix over there digging up something. But yeah, so back to what we were saying. So focusing more on fitness, health, and yourself. The next thing is going to be, it's kind of aligns with what we just talked about earlier right now, but spending more, maybe not so much more, but spending your money accordingly when it comes to the business. Because I know I take out a percentage of money for myself when we get paid, or when I pay myself. But I end up buying things for the business instead of for myself. Even though we already have, we already took out a chunk of that, a percentage out of that paycheck for the business, and then I took out a percentage for myself, I still find myself putting that percentage towards the business, buying things for the business. I enjoy it, I like it, but After reading the book, maybe I'm thinking maybe I should do a little bit more for myself, more toys for myself, so I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. So that's one thing I've been thinking about as well. So another thing that was mentioned in the book was, well, in books, I should say, is not letting your schedule control your time, you controlling the schedule. And I had to think about that one because it's true. I let, things that come up control my schedule. For those of y'all who don't know, I own rental properties on top of other things. And if a tenant complains to me about something that went wrong or needs something, like I had one where the AC wasn't working. All it was a simple wash and it was fixed. But I basically threw everything to the side, drove out there, and took care of it. Right then and there, dropped everything, took care of it. Which my tenants, they always tell me, we've never had such a great landlord, which I appreciate it. Thankful that they say that about me. But he was like, one of my tenants, he was like, man, I never had same-day service as a renter. I was like, well, I try my best, man. I try my best to make everyone happy. But in the book, they were just saying, you can't just drop everything and change your whole schedule because of something that came up. So what I should do is, instead of taking off, dropping everything right then and there, continue on with my schedule that I had planned for the day and schedule an appointment or schedule whatever needed to get fixed the next day. Again, I guess I would depend on the priority of the situation. If it's something that is life-threatening, or maybe something with the AC, like I said, maybe that might be a little higher on the priority list and I could take care of it at the end of the day. But other things that have come up that I've just dropped everything and gone out and taken care of it, maybe could have been pushed, a day or two back, and instead of jumbling up my schedule and dropping everything. So yeah, there's been a lot of good lessons that I've learned lately that I thought I'd share with you guys. One thing for me also that I've always done is walk these trails that we have on the property. We have a good chunk of land out here, and I find peace, tranquility, and just overall comfort just walking around with the dogs, letting them loose, letting them run around, snoop around, and all that. It's really, relaxing for me. So you won't hear a peep out here except for maybe the birds and any kind of wildlife that's out here. But yeah, I thought I'd just go ahead and put this video together and share with you some of the lessons that I've learned lately and things going into the new year that I will try to change for myself. But yeah, well, alrighty guys, it's getting a little late. I'm gonna go grab some supper and call it a day. Until next time, be careful, be good, take care, and God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.